Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. Most of the secret haters are people you know personally, hiding behind a false identity where they feel safe. Let's get into it. Most of the people that are hating on you on social media platforms and people that are popping up on your pages and people that are stalking you through the web and things like that, internet cyber stalking, a lot of those people are people you don't went to school with. And it's like they will do subtle things to let you know that's who they are. They'll talk to you in ways that they talk to you in person, and like you could just pretty much guess and figure it out. All right, by the thing, by their little picture thumbnail, all right, or their little their YouTube handle, or their the fact that this person is messaging you online or something like that, and they got like 2 friends. These are the people that you went to school with, and they're doing this. They're trying to discourage you behind the scenes where they feel safe. All right, you may be working on something. You may be doing well in life. You may be taking charge in your life or doing something with your life, and the same people who had hate for you when you were younger, unfortunately, are some of the same people that have hate for you now as an adult. And it's like people are supposed to be being adults, but they're not. Some people that some people that look like adults are still big kids in terms of they still want to try to cause harm to someone. They still want to try to pick on someone. They still want to try to bully somebody. And it's like now they're doing it in the most cowardful way, behind a laptop, behind a screen, all right, behind some kind of device. And it's like, yo, you're like, man, like if you are who you say you are, and it's like, not to call anybody no coward in terms of like a bad way, or not to like say anything about anyone, but it's like that's a coward move to hide yourself behind some kind of false identity, to hide yourself behind a screen, to hide yourself behind a fake page. That's a coward. If you don't like someone and you can't come out in the open and say it to their face and let them know, like, yo, what you're doing is whack, it sucks, I hate it, you suck, I hate you. Like, if you can't say those things to a person, then you're a coward. What are you hiding for? What are you hiding for? What is there to hide? Why can't you come out in the open and be upfront and out in the open and center stage with your hate? You know what I'm saying? You want to show somebody some hate, be center stage with it. You don't like someone, be out in the open with it. All right? And it's all making these videos in public, it's so many nosy people that just want to know what you're doing and hear what you're talking about. But anyway, let's stay on topic. It's just the weirdest thing ever when you have people that will hide behind some type of keyboard, or so they're just like the trolls, man. Trolls, that's what they're called. Trolls, man. People are just trolls, and they want to be in your personal business, and they don't want you to make it in certain aspects of life. It's like they want you to still feel the same way you did when you was in high school, and that's their problem. That ain't your problem. And if they have a personal issue with you and they can't come to terms and like say what they need to say to you and let them know who's doing it, then I mean it's their problem, and people want to be nosy like that. Like if this person sees that your life is going a certain way, or they see you performing on, like, maybe you do music or something, maybe you're on stage now, or maybe you took it from your garage or whatever, now you performing for like clubs and stuff like that, or maybe you used to do cut hair in a garage and now you got your own barbershop. Like, people are just so nosy, and it's like they're being nosy through the web, and it's like they'll be nosy online and see what you're doing and be interested in what you're doing, but they're just like they don't have any positive thing to say. Like, it'd be different if people could be like, yo, I see what you're doing, keep doing your thing, and like, yo, I like what you're doing, I see you doing hair, I see you doing nails, I see you opened up your salon, I see you opened up your barbershop, I see you opened up your restaurant. But it's like they want to go online hiding behind Barney and be like, yo, your food sucks. Or they want to be hiding behind SpongeBob and be like, yo, you stink, you can't do it. you're wasting your time, you're a fool. Like they want to do little corny whack stuff like that. And the fact that they can't come out in the open, it really shows their character. And the thing is, that's who they were the whole time, even when you were going to school with them, even when you were in class with them, even when you worked with them. It's not just people you went to school with, it's certain people you go to work stalking you online, stalking you on social media. All right, they just can't get enough of you. That person that would always give you them evil looks, that person that would always walk in front of you when you were just trying to get to where you're going. This person want you to look at the back of that ugly old head, that fat old head, that nasty old head, not even washing the back of their neck, razor bumps, all types of stuff. And they were just being knuckleheads. All right, people want to try to distract a person that's going somewhere or that's doing something with their life or that's doing good in life, and they see no future for themselves. A lot of people didn't see a future for themselves then, and they still don't see one for themselves now. That's hilarious. They didn't see a future for themselves then, and they don't see one for themselves now. And it's like now, because they can't like get to you directly, or you don't see them, or you don't live near them, or you don't work with them, they want to try to contact you online. All right, and there's so many things you could do online. Like it's so many things. Like being online, you're supposed to connect with people. You're supposed to want to do positive things. You're supposed to want to get paid. You're supposed to want to make money. All right, there's money being made online. People are making internet money. People are selling things. You got Amazon. You got beat sales. You got people doing positive things on the internet. But you have people who aren't creative, people that don't have any mindset out of being stupid and just want to do retard things. Excuse my language. Just unintelligent things online. And it's like they just want to do foolish things online. All right, they want to do things that will bother other people instead of progressing themselves, instead of getting ahead, instead of making a positive name for themselves, instead of doing something for themselves that can get themselves somewhere. They rather just stay where they're at. And it's like, I don't know how you are content with staying where you're at if you're not doing anything that's getting you anywhere. And maybe they are somewhere. Maybe they have a nice house, a nice family, maybe they have a nice vehicle. All right, and they probably do, because people like that, jobs love narcissistic people. All right, jobs love people who will bully other people and try to pick on other people. But it's just that when you don't let it happen to you, when you don't let people treat you the way they want to, and when you aren't going to stand for it, and you have an attitude behind it, and it's like not just one person, it's like they're mobbing you and trying to get you out of there. All right, then it just becomes too much, and it's like, yo, I'm not even dealing with that, man. And when you don't want to deal with it and you leave and you go someplace else, or you find something else that you could do, they're gonna still try to attack you any way they want. I'd rather start me my own business or something. I'm an entrepreneur. All right, I'm into entrepreneurship. I'm not into working for other people. Some people, if they're really into that job, they may fight, they may keep it, they may stay, and I applaud those people. But I'm not one of them. It's not worth it for me to stay. I'll go start my own business and be happy. All right, and then if I have to deal with those people, at least I don't have to deal with them directly. I could block them, I could cut them off, I could shut them up, and I could send them back to their little miserable troll life that they have. Even if I have to work by myself, all right, even if I have to work all by myself, I'll be content with that. I'd rather work all by myself than be around people who want to target you, and you constantly just have to continue to fight. I'm not doing all that. I'm not using my stress levels for that. I'm going to use my stress levels to figure things out and to make my life better. I'm going to use my mind, all right, that way. I'm going to use my mind for myself rather than use it for somebody else's business. All right, I'm going to use my mind to start my own business. Somebody's mind was started for their own business. I'm going to use my mind for my own business, or to create something for me. If somebody can use their mind to create something for themselves, I'm going to use my mind to create something for myself. And that's just what it is. And that's the type of person I am. And that's why I was never supposed to work for anybody anyway. All right, there's certain people that can keep a job, and there's certain people that they make it extremely difficult for. All right, especially all the chosen ones. You already know you're not supposed to be working. You know you're not supposed to be working no job. You know you're supposed to be doing something you're supposed to be working for God and doing something for Him and His kingdom, even if it's working for yourself. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But when the haters see you start to do that, especially if it's online, they're gonna cyber stalk. Even if they just see you, your business may not be online, but nowadays a lot of people promote their business online. Like even if you have a restaurant, you're posting pictures of the food, you're posting pictures of your restaurant so it looks nice. I mean, Google is like, people Google places to eat and your restaurant pops up. And when your restaurant pops up, you don't want people to be like, oh, I wouldn't eat there. Ugh. All right, you want people to be like, yo, I'd like to eat there. That food looks amazing. That place looks clean. All right, even when it comes down to barbershops and things like that, you can't escape being online. Everything is online. People could possibly go in there and leave bad reviews and haven't even stepped one foot in there. And you know that's the person that you went to school with. You know that's the person that you was working with that was trying to hate on you and cause problems. These people, if want to have access to you still. They want to have access to you still. It's like they can't, and they have a mental illness, because if you can't leave a person alone, and if you don't have anything to say positive to say about them, and you want to keep constantly finding ways to enter into a person's life just to be negative and corrupt and foul and stank, then I mean, it's something wrong with you. You got a mental illness. Like you should, if you're not around someone, you should be able to leave them alone and not want to affect this person or bother them in any kind of way. But through the powers of social media, people want to hop on online, and they feel brave, they feel courageous, they feel strong, they feel good about themselves to hop online and say something awful to somebody. All right, and they like they I'm sorry, I know it's wrong to laugh, but I just find it funny that they gave the name cyberbullying. Like, it's really, I mean, cyberbullying to me is not someone coming online to say something about you, but cyberbullying to me is like someone constantly attacking and constantly saying things, and that's not right. That's nothing to laugh at, because there have been people who have taken their life over that, and that's not funny. When people come online and say something stupid and then crawl back in their little hole, and they aren't constantly like trying to say things, then you can laugh at it. But when you're a kid probably, and then you're in school, and now online is like a big part of their life, like social media is a big part of their life. Like if you have somebody attacking how you look or attacking your pictures or things like that, that can be wrong, and people will do that even when they're out of school, and that is wrong, and I would never laugh at anything like that. That's not what I'm laughing at. But if they're like, people are evil on that aspect too, but since that hasn't happened to me, I can't really, I'm not going to talk about something that's out of my experience. I know there are people that has happened to, and that's not right. But that's all I want to say about that, because I don't want people to think I'm laughing at cyberbullying or taking that as a joke, because that's not cool. But when stupid people just want to come on and just say something ignorant because they see you growing, they see you succeeding in some kind of way, they see you winning in some kind of way, rather than get upset at it, I'll just laugh at them, because the person's a fool. Like, you're taking time out of your day to let me know I'm affecting you, and you're mad because you see me living my life. Even if I'm losing, and you come on there and be like, you're a loser, you're losing, I'm still living my life. Sooner or later, if a per sooner or later, even if it's a bad team, even the Browns get a win. Even the Browns have won the Super Bowl. All right, so hey, even the Browns can get. If the Browns can do it, hey, I'm just saying. All right, if the shout out to the Browns fans, if the Browns can get a W, I'm just saying. If the Browns can get a W in life, so can you. And you heard it right here, right now, all right? People going to be tearing them Browns up in the comment section, or tearing me up in the comment section if they're Browns fans. Hey, don't you talk about my Browns like that? But yo, I don't even watch sports, so I can't. All right, I'm not even a fan. I don't do it. All right, if it's a group event, and people just trying to chill out and enjoy ourselves, hey, and we all just worked hard and won some money, or got paid or something, or let's actually like go out and go to the game because we have the money to. I'm cool with that. But as far as just sitting there watching it, I could be doing something to improve myself that continues to make my haters mad. All right, that's what I like to do. I like to piss off haters and make them mad and make them upset. because I'm doing something with my life that they're not. All right, so it is what it is. All right, continue to do things with your life that your haters aren't. And if they wanna hop online and have something negative to say about you, that's their business. All right, don't get upset. All right, even and if they're constantly coming on there to the point to where it's threatening, and it's like, they're like constantly every day, boom, I hate you, or every day you should hate yourself. If it's every day toxic like that, like constantly like creating new pages, constantly trying to like get in your head, constantly trying to make you hate your life, then I would do something about that, because that's serious and that's cyberbullying. But if the person is just hopping online to be stupid, and they're like a cyber, like not a cyberbully but a troll. All right, I'm not really coming at cyberbullying, but I'm coming at trolls. That's what I'm coming at. And I just wanted to make note of that. All right, I'm not coming at cyberbullying, but trolls are idiots. All right, trolls are idiots. And the fact that they think they could come online and feel good about themselves and have something negative to say, like it's going to ruin your day, or like it's going to affect your day, they're hilarious. And they are funny. I love the trolls, and I just laugh at them. I don't even hate them. I love the trolls, and I'm not. It's not going to bother me. I'm just going to laugh. Why you're mad that somebody is doing something, they're living their life. So you could be mad over somebody living their life, but who's going to be mad at someone who's mad at someone for living their life? I'm going to be mad at you because you're mad. What? That's foolishness. I'm gonna be mad. Oh, they're mad at me because I'm living my life. That doesn't make no sense. I'm not gonna worry myself over people because they feel some kind of way about me living my life, and they see me putting out positive messages and doing things like that. And you shouldn't either. Continue to put out your positive messages. Continue to grow your business. Continue to grow your audience. They just want to discourage you because what they really don't want is they don't want to see you make it, and they don't want to end up having to wake up one day and look at you and the amazing life that you're creating for yourself. That's what they don't want. You think you're crazy. You think, yes, I do think that. You got to be crazy enough to get what you want. Once I figured that out, I said, oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool. You got to be crazy enough to get what you want. And I know I'm crazy enough to get what I want on that level. In terms of, I see myself being able to achieve anything and everything that I want, and you should too. All right. To be able to get $1 million, you got to be you have to be perceived as, off your rocker for some people, because people just can't conceive it for themselves. So they're not going to want you to conceive it for yourself. So they're going to have to put a label on you and make you feel bad about, who you are. They're going to have to do that. All right. People would never step out and do some of the things that you're courageous enough to do. They would never do it. That's why when they hop online and say their little negative comments, their face is hidden. Nobody. All right. And now I applaud the people that do. All right. The people like those are real, genuine people. People that can hop online, show their face, and tell you how they feel. I have no problem with that. Okay. Hey, at least they told me. At least I know how they feel. They're just sharing their opinion. But to be a hater in the dark, to be a closet hater, all right, to be a closet troll, you're just a loser. You probably need to go to the gym and hit the treadmill or something. You're probably like you're probably like a person that doesn't look after themselves. I'm gonna say that. You're probably a person that doesn't look after themselves. You probably need to. You need some self-love and some self-care and some self-education. That's what you need. And it's like people will be ahead of you. People will have things and still hate you because they lack the level of intelligence that you have. Just because people are ahead of you and they have certain things, better home, better car, better this, better that, doesn't mean that they have the same level of intelligence you have. It's a lot of adults that are doing real well, but they have a childlike mindset, and they can get in and fit in with other people who have a childish mindset, and they could get in where they fit in around them. you know like a lot of childish people, pick certain jobs to where they're able to do it, and to where they can get in and just, sometimes they have their little work mob. All right, they know they have their little work mob, and that's okay, because there's businesses out there for you to start. There's something out there for you to create. There's something out there for you to do for yourself. All right, for people to hate on you all day and night, and if you know they're hating on you, you're doing something right. So let them hate. Let the haters hate, because that's what they're going to do anyway, and that you can't stop them from doing it. Let the haters hate. They're gonna hate anyway, and you can't stop them from doing it. All right. When you go to do something, when you go out to be something, they're always gonna have something to say, and they're always gonna want to be in your business too. Even random people you don't even know, watching you out the corner of your eye. What are you doing over there? Living my life. You interested? Um, People are always going to have something to say, and you just gotta let them say it. All right. And the more they have something to say, the better you're doing, and the greater you're going to get, and the greater you're going to be, because they're gonna end up promoting you. Haters give free promotion. Like they're so intelligent that they give you free promotion. Hey, haters give free promotion. They'll promote you for free. All right, haters will promote you for free. That's what they do. They have your name in their mouth constantly got your name in it. Oh, you see this, you see that, you see what he's doing, you see how he's doing, you see what he's doing, you see how he's living his life, he's doing this, he's doing that, she's doing this, she's doing, like, they're so worried about you, and you don't even care about them. You could care less about them. You could not give a total you know what about them, and it's just the way it is. And for people to think you care about what they say, they're very bold. They got some audacity, but they're still hiding behind a picture. They're still hiding behind a screen. They're still hiding behind a keyboard. And the fact that they'll hide behind a screen and hide behind a keyboard, that's not real. That's not real. That's not a real person. That's fake as I don't know what. You know what I want to say? That's fake. All right, that's fake for real, and that's what they choose to be. They was fake when you knew them, and they fake when you're away from them. Oh man, they was fake when you knew them, and they still fake now. If a person is still displaying the same behavior that they had when you knew them, when you were like younger, or even a couple years ago, what does that really say? Because like you're growing, and people hate to see other people grow. People hate to see other people do things that they don't have the courage to do. They don't have the heart to do. You probably even if you're just putting your voice out there. All right, even if you're just putting your voice out there, all right, even if your name is attached to it, or even no matter how you do it, maybe you don't want to put your name out, maybe you don't want to put your face out, maybe people could just recognize you by your voice. I don't know. But however people could recognize you, and whatever truth you want to put out, or whatever you want to do business wise, or whatever, pictures you want to paint, whatever you want to do with your life, all right, people are going to start having something to say, because you're doing something to enjoy yourself. You're doing something to make you love your life, to make you love yourself, to boost your mood, to better your reality, to better your life experience. You're going after your goals and dreams, and people just hate to see people do that in any kind of way. People will not want to see a person go after their dreams at all. People will watch you and stalk you and harass you and do all types of weird behavior just because you want to be successful and you see yourself being able to be successful. They want to discourage you so bad that they have to be nosy and mind your business, and want you to give up and feel uncomfortable and stop. All right, people want to make you feel uncomfortable, and they want you to stop. They want because they don't have the courage to go out and do something or be something. They're too afraid. The people, and ain't that something? The people trying to make you afraid are the ones that are really afraid. The people that are trying to scare you are the ones that's really scared. They are scared. They scaredy. Like, what is life for? Life is not just to wake up, clock in, go to sleep. Wake up, clock in, go. That's not what life is about. It's more than clocking in and clocking out. That's not what life is about, man. Life is about being what it is you want to be. Yo, I got this cool thing that I'm into. I like doing this. I like doing that. People are gonna have their opinion on it because it's the world. But guess what? I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's why you attract trolls and haters, and you always have. You were that one kid in school that didn't care if their shirt matched their shoes, or if their shoes didn't look brand new, or if they spilled something on their shirt, or if whatever. You would get up and you'd answer questions. You'd read your story in front of the whole class. You'd tell jokes. You would do whatever it was you wanted to do. All right, you were that person that just everybody kind of secretly wanted to be. There's always somebody that people like that. And not to be egotistical or big-headed or full of myself, but there's always somebody that people want to be. There were people that I wanted to be. And all this is just admiring somebody. There were people that I admired, obviously, because I get it. I get inspired by people. It was certain things that I was involved in that I wasn't the best at, but the people who were involved in it, the people who were the best at it, I was inspired by. Everybody wanted to be like somebody that's good at something. But the thing is, the thing that you were good at being yourself. And people secretly admired you for that. And they didn't even have some of them who were cool with you and that would act normal with you. They didn't flat out have to tell you, hey, I admire you for being yourself. But the people who were friendly to you and that didn't tear you down like the haters did, those were the people who admired you for being yourself. Those are the people who admired you for being yourself. I even had, one dude that was cool. He might not have considered himself my friend or whatever, but we were cool towards each other. We didn't have any bad blood. I didn't have no problem with him. He didn't have no problem with me. Dudes are different like that. We're just cool. And he was cool. He told me I was smart, and he would say that in front of people. He was like, "Yo, he's smart. He's smart." And I just took that because like I wasn't good at some of the things that I was involved in, and it made me look down upon myself in a negative way. But I always had God always will place people around you to speak his word around you and to be positive around you, so that way you can feel good around yourself when you're in the midst of haters. God will always place people around you, and luckily enough, I was inspired, and it didn't just go in one ear and out the other. Some things you say to people, they just whatever. They could care less. Some people just don't give a crap. But there are people that are just trolls and are just haters, and they want to try to stop you from living your dream and knowing that you can be successful and knowing that you can win in life. That's what they want to do. That's what haters want to do. But you have to be stronger than the haters. You have to be stronger than the trolls. All right. If you're doing something online, there are going to be people trolling you. All right, you better believe it. There are going to be people that are trolling you. All right, there are going to be people that don't want to see you do what it is you want to do. You're good at that. I'm going to tell you, you suck. You think you think you could be successful at that? I'm going to tell you, you're going to fail. All right, you think you're good at that? I'm going to tell you, you're terrible. I'm going to tell you, you're awful. I'm going to tell you that you'll never do it. You'll never be it. I'm going to tell you, you're horrible at it. All right, and even if you are horrible at something, if somebody tells you that, thank them for their honesty. And if you are horrible at it, you just know you got to work on it. But you don't stop. You don't stop because you're horrible. Even if somebody tells you you're horrible, you still keep going. You tell me I'm horrible, I'm gonna thank you for it and work twice as hard. I'd rather somebody tell me I'm horrible and I do suck if I do, than them to say I'm good and I'm not. Just so I keep going. If I suck, let me know. I'm still gonna keep going anyway. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Even if you do hurt my feelings, I'm still gonna keep going. All right, I'm me. I'm me. I'm me, and that's who I am. I always tried. Even when I was terrible at stuff, I wouldn't put it down. You need to put that down. I'm good. I see the future. All right, even when I wasn't good at certain things, I keep doing it. But anything that's worth doing is worth doing bad until you get it right. It doesn't matter if you're doing it bad and you're not good at it. It's worth doing it until you get it right. Shout out to Les Brown. All right, he put that in my mind, and he planted that seed, and I'm watering it. When people plant positive seeds in your mind, you gotta water it. All right, Les Brown said, if it's worth doing bad, he said if it's worth doing bad until you get it right. So even if it's something that you want to do and you stink at it, it's worth doing bad until you get it right. I'll stink to the high heavens. I'll be the most funkiest person around until I perfect my sound. All right, until I can get it up off the ground. I will stink at it. I always look good, feel good, and smell good. All right, just for the people that are interested, I always look good, feel good, and smell good. All right. Even when I'm at the gym, even when I'm at the gym, I smell good. All right, holla at your boy. But anyway, look, when you're doing something that you want to do, there are going to be people who try to discourage you because they don't have the courage to do what they want to do. It's like, people will hate you for having the courage to live your life. What is a life? There's a saying, and I know I'm going to butcher it, but somebody do me a favor and put it in the comments. A life not living isn't worth. It's like a life unlived isn't worth living. I'm not sure who said that, but I know that's a quote. A life unfulfilled isn't worth living. A life not being lived is unfulfilled. All right, I know there's some quotes out there like that, but I'm just going to say, you can quote me if you want. A life that's not being lived is not worth living. Like what is a life lived that's unlived? What is a life lived that's unlived? You're gonna live your life but not live your life? That doesn't make no sense to me. You gotta find something that you want to do. Everybody wants to do something. All right, we all not going to be NBA players. We all not going to be basketball players. We may not all be musicians. We may not. You may not even be what it is you want to be. All right, some people, thought they were going to be this and thought you may not be what you think you're going to be. That's, excuse me, you're going to be what you want to be. Even if you got to create your own league, hey, you're going to be that big three. That all right. Whatever it is you want to be, you can be that. All right, sometimes you thought you were going to be this, you thought you were going to be that. All right, not everybody becomes what they thought they were going to be, but there's still other things that you can become. There's still other things that you want to do. There's still other things that you're passionate about that you can see for yourself as becoming a reality. And you have to give yourself a chance, regardless of trolls, regardless of haters, regardless of people who aren't creators, regardless of people who are on the internet, all right, regardless of people who are hating on you because they see that you're into that, and they see they want to put you down because you may not be winning yet, but it does not matter. You will get to where you want to go if you don't give up and stop because of something awful or something hateful or somebody's hatred towards you because they see you doing what it is you want to do. And that's what it's all about. You have to not care how people think. People are going to be mad. People are going to be so mad they weren't able to stop you. We tried to stop him in high school. We tried to stop him at this job. We tried to stop him in life. And he didn't let that happen. He didn't let that happen. I'm not letting anybody stop me. All right, I'm not letting anybody stop me. I'm going to be what I want to be and do what I want to do. And I'm going to have what I want to have. All right, because Frederick Eichencoder told me I could. Les Brown told me I could. Even me, the person I see in the mirror, told me I could. I'm getting mine, and you should be getting yours. Who cares what they have to say? I know I don't. They could be mad all they want. They're going to have to be. I want to make them mad. I wake up every day and tell myself, yo, who can I piss off today? Who can I make mad today? Who can I turn into a hater today? And I'm proudly turning people into haters each and every day because I'm spreading love and a positive message. And only a demon is gonna hate somebody doing that. Only a hater is gonna hate somebody doing that. All right, if I'm bringing the hate out of you, so be it. All right, we spreading love over here. We spreading peace over here. We spreading success over here. And if you don't like that, that means you don't see it for yourself, and that ain't our problem. What people don't see for themselves is not your problem. They don't see success for themselves, too bad. They don't see themselves being able to make it happen, too bad. You see it for yourself, and you're gonna keep seeing it. You're not gonna be blind to your success. All right, even if a troll hops online and tells you something negative, you still gotta keep pushing. It may make you feel weird for a minute. Somebody said something about what I'm doing, and I thought it was good. I felt good about it. Somebody said something about this. I feel feel weird. Let it make you feel weird. Feel as weird can get. Feel as strange as you can get. All right, it's going to get weird. You working towards something. You want to be something. You're going to get the weirds. Yeah. You're going to get the weirds. You're going to feel weird. Sometimes you might feel that you are weird. It's going to happen. You're going to get the weirds. You're going to think you're weird, feel weird, whatever. Some of the weirdest people are some of the richest people. All right. And if they want to call you weird just because you're being yourself, then so be it. All right. Ralph Smart said you're only if they call you weird, it's just because you're just being yourself. And Druuill is saying if they're calling you weird, it's because you got the confidence to be yourself. And it takes confidence to be yourself and be where you want to be and do what you want to do. And people are going to hate you for it and be mad at you for it and have negative things to say towards you for it. But oh well, who cares about them? I know I don't. They want you to care about them so that way you'll be discouraged. That's why they would like, who does that? I want you to care about what I think and what I say so you'll stop. Who does that? I want to stop this person. I got to make them care about my hate. That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense. But I'll tell you what does make sense and who does make sense. You. Because you're going to get paid for what it is you want to do. You're going to turn what you love to do into a business. That's what smart people do. Solopreneurs, entrepreneurs. All right, yo, some of y'all are entrepreneurs, some of y'all are solo dolopreneurs, and I ain't mad at you. All right, some of us are solo dolopreneur. They call it solopreneur. I call it a solo dolopreneur. All right, 'cause I'm solo with the dough high, but the dough low. If you understand what I'm saying. People are strange, man, and they if they can't do it, I gotta stop you from doing it. If I can't be it, neither can you. No. All right, everybody has something that they want to be besides a dream stopper. Everybody has something that they want to be besides a life halter. You gonna try to put somebody's life on halt? You gonna try to make somebody put their dream on hold? They're not gonna make me do it. You're not gonna put my dream on hold. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna let you put my dream on hold. Never. Just because you have a negative opinion, never. There's something that everybody has that that goes along with everybody having an opinion. All right, the people operating at the lowest part of themselves, they just want to be the lowest part of themselves. All right, and for the sake of this channel, I can't say it, but y'all know where I'm getting at. Just like a everybody's got just like an opinion is something else that everybody has, and some people they can't decipher between their opinion and their, if you know what I'm saying, they can't decipher between the two, and so a lot of their opinions come from there because that's where their brain is at. Their brain is operating at the root level, the root level, the root. All right, their brain is the roots are supposed to gather nutrients. All right, roots are supposed to produce something positive. All right, the root is not supposed to produce something negative. The roots bring life. Roots soak up nutrients. Roots allow things to grow. That's what roots are for. The root is not for you to be at the root of you and be a you know what. All right, that's not what the root is for, man. They just misusing the root all up. All right, just misusing the root totally incorrectly. All right. So it is what it is. All right. There are going to be trolls. There are going to be people who will hide. All right. There are going to be secret haters, people personally, hiding behind a false identity where they feel safe. All right. They feel real safe. All right. But it's about to get real unsafe because you about to become real successful and they about to get real scared up in here. They about to get real scared and real afraid, all because you are bossed up enough mentally to want to boss your life up enough to where you could be a boss in real life, in real time, physically. And if they have some type of way that they think about that or feel about that, that's their own business. Some people make being a hater a personal job. All right, some people make being a hater that a thing. All right, and obviously, they make being a hater a thing. Just hating on everyone and hate, hating on everyone and everything digitally. And even in real life, all right, those like the people that like I could pretty much tell who's an online hater by how they move in real life. I could tell. All right, I could tell by who's a troll by how they move and operate in real life. People just angry faced or looking like an angry bird. Just looking the person who created Angry Birds. But man, I'm gonna sit down and have a talk with that person. I'm like, yo, what made you create that game? He's probably gonna be, or she is probably gonna be like people like this. People that always walk around looking like this, having disdain for people who want to do things and be things and build things and create things. The devil can't create nothing. Nothing. Shout out to Cat Williams. The devil can't create nothing. That's the only reason why it comes to kill, steal, and destroy, because it can't create. All it can do is hate. That's all it can do. And you gotta give gratitude, man. You gotta wake up every day and every morning and thank God that you have a goal, a dream, a passion. There's some really sorry, sad, sulky, sad individuals out here that just don't want to achieve nothing. Like how do you see all this motivation out in the world? How do you see all this inspiration out in the world? How do you see all this creation out in the world not want to achieve nothing? With the internet now being used for people to spread messages like this, you should want to be something more now than ever. You're talking about all like if somebody can inspire you within 3 seconds. I know this video is long, but I know some people they like it long. All right, they like a long video. All right, they're like, yo, if you like, there's people putting stuff out that a short is like what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. But, yo, man, I get inspired. Man, I go online and I get inspired. That's what I do all day. I just get inspired. I allow things to inspire me. I allow things to motivate me. I see the winners. I see the breadwinners. All right, I see the people with the stacks of money. I ain't going, hey, don't act like you don't see that. People, with the money phones and all that. Hey, don't act like you don't see it. Don't ignore it. You know you want one. It's like calling dominoes. You know you want one. All right, you know you want one of them things. You know you want a big old stack and be able to make choices and decisions with your life. I know I do. I'm not lying to myself. Just like Les Brown said, people say money can't buy happiness, but everybody want to find out for themselves. I know I do. I know I do. I know I want to find out for myself. All right. And shit, you tell me money can't buy happiness, I'll call you a liar, dead to your face. Money can surely buy happiness. Money can buy you a home. Money could buy you real estate, property, away from all the unhappy people. So in certain aspects, money could buy happiness because I'm gonna let it do it for me. I'm gonna let it do it for me. You tell me you wouldn't be happy on a nice big plot of land with a nice home away from a whole bunch of hateful people and spiteful people. I'm with it. I'm with it if you with it, and I know you are, because I know I am, and you watch this channel, so I know you are. All right, I know you are. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be something. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do something with your life. You should want to be something. You should want to do something with your life. You should not care about the people who don't want you to be or do something with your life. That's just their personal problem. They feel some type of way, and you're not going to care about it. They feel some type of way, you're not going to care about it. It's too bad, so sad. Yo, who cares? Too bad, so sad, who cares? People are choosing not to want to be anything, and then when a person comes along and has an idea that I'm going to be this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to start doing this, I'm going to start doing that, they want to not like that person. It's all because they don't have the courage to go do it. People who don't have, like, man, and God hates cowards, man. God hates cowards. Just to throw that out there, God hates, and He hates cowards. God putting you here to be something and to create something and to make your life better, and you're deliberately going against Him and choosing to not be and do what He put in you. You're going to hate people instead. How dare you? How dare you? Like they said on Rocco's Modern Life. How dare you? The big old hippo lady. How dare you? How dare you, man? All this greatness to be had out here. All these things that you could possibly be. There's so many things out here that you can do. And you get so many things that you could choose to be. Excuse me. Some people want to do things, some people don't. And it is what it is. You can't be mad at you're not mad at them for not wanting to be anything. You're not mad at them for not wanting to be anything. You could care less. But they make themselves known by being mad at you for wanting to be something. So it is what it is. All right. There are going to be people who choose to do things in life. There are going to be people who choose to not do things in life. And unfortunately, but the thing is, if you're not going to choose to do something in life, don't choose to be a troll. Don't choose to. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. It's your thing. You can do what you want to do with it. I can't tell you what to do. But if you choose to be a troll, shame on you. Shame on you. What is wrong with you? You choosing to troll. You just wake up every day, get up out of bed. I'm gonna be a troll today. I'm gonna be a troll today. What are you gonna do with your life today? Be a troll? Hate on somebody, living their life and doing something and working towards a goal? Trolls hate on goals. All right, you troll setting, you're goal setting, they're troll setting. How you just gonna wake up and troll set? You're supposed to goal set, not troll set. They want a troll set. They want to troll so bad. They want somebody to give up so bad. They want to try to make you quit and not do what it is you want to do so bad. Don't give it to them. And it's like, they'll like, people will get vicious with this, and it's all just to try to stop you. That's all it is. It's all to try to stop you, and you can't let them do it because you're greater than that and you're better than that, and they know it. If you weren't so great, they wouldn't have anything to say. If you weren't so good at what it is you do, they wouldn't have anything to say. But they want to have something to say. They want their opinion to matter when it doesn't. They want their opinion to matter when it doesn't. Their opinion doesn't matter to nobody but themselves. Only person that cares what they think is them. Only person that cares what they think is them. They're not stopping nothing. They're not stopping anybody. They can hate all they want. They can troll all they want. They could troll all day long. It's probably what they do. Troll all day long. Troll all day long. That's just a waste of a day. You're just gonna be negative all day, troll all day. Don't nothing good come across your mind. Nothing good. Nothing good come across your mind at all. That's a terrible existence to have. It's so much you could be doing. So many good things you could be. So many good things you could work towards. You could have. I wake up every day, and I throughout my day, I'm like, that's for me. That's for me. I know I'd like that. I know I would want that. Some things I see, I need that. I need that. That's for some things. When I see it, and I need that. You gonna have to come up off that. I need it. you gonna have to give me that. You gonna have to give me that. My best Chris Brown impression. Shout out to Chris Breezy. Tor Quavo, a new one. That's what happens to trolls and haters, man. Tor Quavo, a new one. But anyway, secret haters, y'all. They gonna hide. Like if you gonna hate out in the open, don't hide and hate. You're a coward. You are a coward for hiding behind the scenes and hating. You gonna hate behind a keyboard? Keyboard haters. You gonna hate behind a keyboard. Keyboard haters on content creators. I don't understand it. It's so much you can do online. It's so much you can do online, man. It's so much you can do online. It don't make sense for somebody to just go online for the purpose of trolling, to go online for the purpose of hating. But those are the people who can't create. That's why they hate. Those are the people who can't create. They don't have no ideas. They don't know light bulbs. Ding, none of that. All right, you all day like me, just ding, 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 ding. Sound like you just somebody boxing in there. You just dinging all day, idea after idea after idea after idea. You're a thinker. You think. You're thinking. Your mind works, and you make your mind work for you. Like when a person's mind works and you start working your mind, you put your mind to work for you. You put your ideas to work for you. You put your goals to work for you. You put your dreams to work for you. That's what you do. Just ding, 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 ding. Just beating them trolls up all day. Ding, ding, ding. Knocking them out all day. The more you knock out in life, the more creative ideas you knock out, the more goals you knock out, the more visions you knock out, the more projects you knock out. You're knocking out them trolls. Just beating them up. Beating them down. Probably in a puddle of tears crying because they couldn't stop you yet. Did he give up? No. Did she give up? No. Man, she's never going to stop. He's never going to stop. They're right. Trying to have access to your mind. They don't even have access to their own mind. Because if they did, they would be something. They'd be doing something other than trolling. They would be becoming something other than a troll. Trolls are ugly too. And people that troll are ugly too. And God hates ugly. God don't like ugly. In that sense. People with an ugly spirit, man. You ugly on the inside, to me, you ugly on the outside. I don't care how you look. How cool you think you are. You an ugly person on the inside, I ain't got no respect for you. You trying to bring somebody down for being themselves and doing what they want to do with their life. I have zero respect for you. This person is courageous. This person is taking a chance on themselves. This person has some gonads. All right, this person got some cojones. This person got fortitude. This person has what it takes, and all you have is a negative comment. You have what it takes. You have what it takes to make it. You have what it takes to be great. You have what it takes to be successful. And all they have is a negative comment. That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck. That has to suck. I mean, that person's life has to suck. You have what it takes to make it. You're going to change your life in a moment's time. In a blink's notice, they really going to have something to be a troll about. They're really going to have something to be mad about. In a blink of an eye, they're really going to be mad. Wasting all that time trolling when they could have been doing something with it. Wasting all that time, wasting a whole entire year trolling. You took that whole entire year to keep the ball rolling. You took that whole entire year to become successful and do something and be something so you could have something. Get up, get out, get something. That's what you chose to do the whole year. You chose to get up, get out, and get something. They chose to do nothing. They chose I don't even care if they have something. I don't even care if they have more than me. You trolling, you ain't get nowhere. You might even end up with less. When it's all said and done, you might even end up with less. That's what trolls deserve nothing. Trolls deserve nothing. All right, yo, most of your secret haters are people you know personally. And that's sad. That's sad. Think about that. Most of your secret haters are people you know personally. That's a shame. That's sad. It's really sad. They know you, and instead of using that to instead of using you to your best ability. All right, yo, use me, man. Use me. You want to become great? Use me. You want to work with me? Use me. If I can help you in some kind of way to where we can win, use me. Just don't abuse me. As a wise man once said at this meeting I was having, he said you can use me, just don't mistreat me, or whatever he said. Had the whole room rolling. He said you can use me, just don't mistreat me. Had this meeting for this job I was at. He said you could use me, just don't mistreat me. Had the whole room cracking up. It's good to become the best you can be, and it's good to want to be around people who are becoming their best. You should want to be the best you can be. All right, you should treat your life like the Army. You should treat your life like the Navy. Be the best you can be. That's what it's all about. It's about being the best you can be, not the mess you can be. Some people want to be the mess that they can be. Instead of being the best you can be, some people want to be the mess they can be. They just a complete mess. Don't want to just messing around, just not doing anything, just a complete mess. That's what some people want to be. They're just messy. Nothing else to do, just besides being messy. It's like they messed up. They got themselves messed up. They want to mess you up too. Don't let them do it. Don't let anybody mess you up with how they feel about things. All right, if they're trolling, you keep it rolling. That's what it's all about. If they're trolling, you got to keep it rolling. You can't stop because of trolls or because people feel some type of way. They're going to feel some type of way. You're doing something that they don't have the heart to do. You're doing something that they don't have the courage to do. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be online. It could be offline. You could be online with it. You could be offline with it. It doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to do. Somebody's going to have a problem with it because they may not have the courage to do it. It may be eating healthy. All right, I can't stop eating that. Well, hey, you're going to have to if you want to get healthy like me. Get like me. Get healthy like me. Make some positive life choices like me. Don't be mad at me. like when what people don't understand about jealousy is that when you, and this is why it turns, this is why it turns into hate. I'm about to tell you right now. When people are jealous of other people, it's because they see something that they wish that they could do. And when they don't have the courage to do it, that's when it turns into hate and envy, because they can't find it within themselves to go do the same thing. Everybody's jealous of somebody. Even like, yo, you will even find yourself getting jealous of people. But the thing is, you may not know it's jealousy, and it's really not jealousy, because it's like you're not taking it out on other people. It's still a slight little bit of jealousy. Oh yeah, you jealous, you. All right, yep, I see it. Nah, you're not jealous. But the thing is, when you see someone and it makes you, like when you want to do something right, and you're good at it, and you see somebody that's better than you, and you may feel some kind of way about that. You may be mad at yourself because you're not where this person is. You may feel some type of way towards yourself because you're not where this person is. That's yo, to psychologists, that's being jealous. But what you do is you allow it to better yourself. So it's really like motivational. It's really jealousy, but it's like jealous slash motivation. You're, rather than take it out on them or physically be jealous towards them, you feel the jealousy, but you allow it to motivate you, and you allow it to take your goals and your dreams to the next level. That's what you do. You allow the jealousy to make you motivated. You don't allow the jealousy to make you a hater or a troller or a destiny controller. You don't want to be a hater, a troller, or a destiny controller. You want to be a peaceful, positive individual that's going after theirs, that's getting theirs, and that wants to see other people do the same. Who doesn't want to see somebody win, man? Who don't want to see somebody win? You got a problem seeing somebody do good? You got a problem seeing somebody go after what it is they want to go after? You got a problem seeing somebody being what it is they want to be? That's not it. That is not it, people. That ain't it. All right, if you think that's it, then you ain't. You heard me. If you think that's it, you ain't. You ain't. Shout out to everybody who watches that online cartoon. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Like, you're going to be great, and they just gonna have a problem with it. Let me say it again for the people in the back. You're going to be great, and they're just going to have a problem with it. They're going to have a problem with it. You're going to be great. They're going to have a problem with it. All right, I hope I'm talking over this wind. I know it's windy out here. I've been trying to raise my voice a little bit and be louder than the wind, but I don't want to be too loud. All right. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. You know, you gotta make yourself into what it is you want to be, regardless of how people are gonna feel, regardless of how people are gonna look at you, regardless of who's going to troll you. You gotta be that light. You gotta be that shining light. You gotta be that shining star that you are, because that's what God created you to be. At the end of the day. At the end, I was gonna get it out sooner or later. At the end of the day, that's what God created you to be. That's what God created you to be. He created you to be a shining star, not a whimpering wallower. You were put here to be you, and then the person you were put here to be, it may be better than some people. Oh well, the person you were put here to be may be better than others. Oh well, they may feel you're being better than them because you're being you, but you can't stop being you because somebody thinks you're being better than them. You cannot stop being you because somebody thinks you're being better than them. To hell with them and what they think. You gotta be you, regardless of it all. You gotta be you. And you can't stop for a hater. You can't stop because somebody is trolling. Oh, they have an opinion. They said something. It's gonna feel weird when you're working towards what you want to be. It's gonna feel weird, but you gotta be able to withstand that. It could be 10, 20 people trying to make you feel weird. How about that? It could be 10, 20 people trying to make you feel weird. It could be hundreds of people trying to make you feel weird. about what it is you want to do. Man, I wouldn't paint like that. I wouldn't draw like that. I wouldn't create like that. I wouldn't sew like that. I wouldn't design fashion like that. Oh well, you don't got the vision that I have. Like people, when that many people are coming at you, you know you got something. When that many people are trying to get in the way, you know you got something. When people take time out of their day to try to get in the way, you know you have something. You know you have something that's worth value. You got something of value. You got precious gold. You got rubies. You got gems. You got diamonds. You got copper. You got minerals. You got fuel. You got that. You got that gas. You have something special in yourself, and it's time to bring it out. It's time to stop wasting time. It's time to stop wasting time. I said it's time to stop wasting time. Do it now. Do it today. Who gives a what they say? Do it now, do it today, and don't care what anyone has to say. You can't care what people have to say, because if you do, then you're wasting your life. All right, I've lived that way for many a year, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to live my life worried about what someone has to say. I'm going to choose to live my life and be great this very day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose to be great today. I don't care what somebody has to say. To hell with them and what they have to say. Everybody got an opinion, even me. And my opinion is going to be greater than theirs in my mind. Because in my mind and what I think, that's the only thing that matters and the only thing that counts. And what anybody has to say or what anybody has to feel, I don't care about it. Because it's not my opinion about me and how I feel about things. And my opinion about me and how I feel about things and what I'm choosing to do is outweighing everybody else's. And that's how you gotta feel. That's how you gotta feel. All right. When people are starting out and you feel good about it, they're gonna try to make you feel bad about it. Don't let them do it. You feel good. You're doing something. You're working towards a goal. You know what you want to do, and most people are mad because they don't know what they want to do. People hate on somebody that knows what they want to do because they don't. And it's like you looking at them like I don't want to say how I really feel about it, but you looking at them like you don't know what you want to do. And then they start to feel inadequate. That's the best way to put it. They start to feel inadequate because you know what you want to do and they don't. All they want to do is work that job. All they want to do is whatever it is they want to do. All they wanted to do was go do what they saw everybody else do. And you wanted to go do something different. You knew what you wanted to do and you knew what they were doing wasn't it. You knew what they were doing was not what you wanted to do. You knew what you wanted to be. You knew you wanted to be something different and do something different. So go do it. Don't waste time anymore. It's time to stop wasting time. If you don't have the time, it's time to make some time. It's time to make time for the things that you want to do, the things that you want to be, and the things that you want to have. It's time to make time for those things. You have to. Your life depends on it. You were put here to do something, and they're going to laugh because you know what you're here to do. And they don't. They find it funny. You should laugh right back at them. At least I know what I want to do. And if I'm bad at it, that's none of your business. That's how you know you got something. What is you being bad at something somebody else's? How is that somebody else's business? If I'm bad at something that I'm doing and you care, that just shows me you too worried about me and I'm somebody. Even if it's terrible. Even if it's a terrible somebody at what I'm doing. I'm not a terrible somebody. I may be terrible somebody when it comes to what I'm doing, but the fact that you care, that means eventually if I keep going, I can get somewhere. You feel me? If you're taking time out of your day to care about something that I'm doing, that means eventually I could become great at it. And that means I need to go harder and not give up and not stop. Because eventually I could pop. Eventually I could make this work. That's what that means. So take it in stride, take it with a grain of salt, all right, and keep bringing things out of your brain vault. For real, keep working on you, keep working on your goal, keep working on your dream, and keep working towards success for yourself. Because whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, you can have it. All right, I'm telling you, you can have it. You better believe that you can have it. You better believe it, because they won't believe it for you. You really better believe it now, because nobody else will believe it for you except for you. All right, they'll believe it for you when you get it. But until that point, until that time, have it in your mind and believe it for yourself. For real, believe it for yourself, please. I'm asking you to believe it for yourself and see it for yourself, so that way you can achieve it for yourself. Even with all the trolling and negative comments, the hate, if you gotta be the one to love it, hey, better, yo. If you have to be the one to love it, that's what it is. Because when you love it, everybody else will too. Just like you, if you love yourself, everybody else will too. Even the haters will have to love you. When a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies find ways to be at peace with him. So it is what it is. What are you going to choose? All right, if you've watched the video up until this point, I already know what you're choosing. You're choosing greatness for yourself. You're choosing success for yourself. And that's what you're here for. That's what you're supposed to do. You got to be successful at something. Why not? And that's the thing. You have to choose success with something. Why not it be what you want to do? Even if you have to have a job and work a 9 to 5 and work for somebody else's company, you still have to be successful or they're going to fire you behind. Why not take that same amount of energy that you got to put in for somebody else's dream, somebody else's business, for your own thing, and be successful at what you want to do? And make time to do it. All right, this has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. We done had a whole hour with this one. We out.